morning. It's about 7-ish, I think. I slept in. It's Thursday, so therefore I have off today. It's rainy, but absolutely beautiful. I love this. See, because this, I mean, if it rained a little bit harder, it would be okay, but with this just real light, gentle rain, I can sit outside. I mean, this is a fabric top, so, you know, at some point the moisture does come through, but not much, and more so if it's raining hard. But this gentle, I don't even know if you guys can really see what's going on out there, but this gentle rain is okay. And I love this. I do. It's nice and cool. It's cool. Like, I'm gonna say it's probably in the 60s. It's nice and cool, and you can still hear the birds, and you can, that gentle, I don't know. I just like it. It's a nice calming morning. Coffee. It's my first cup, which is why I'm having a hard time putting some thoughts together. But that's okay. I don't know. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on, guys. I mean, over the Memorial Day weekend, I worked a lot. I had inventory, so I was in on the overnight working, and you know, you do what you got to do. But work's actually going pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. So I can't really complain. I mean, it has its ups and downs, but doesn't any job. But I pretty much have a set schedule now, which I love. I'm usually 6 to 2, 7 to 3. That's my shift. I mean, if I have to work something different, I do, but I have people to do all the task work. So, like, it's easiest for me to do my job early in the morning because it's slow. There's hardly anybody there. The deli itself doesn't open till 7. So I have more time to worry about what I'm doing. And then I have employees that, you know, do all the... No, you're not coming out here. It's raining. No, I'm sorry. I helped Paul, my neighbor, and it's not done by any stretch. They picked a very complicated canopy to put up. It's got a metal roof. I mean, whatever they want, it's fine. But Paul's can't be getting up on ladders and stuff anymore, and Carol sure as heck can't get on a ladder. So they really have been. They had the box part basically up. I just put the roof part up, and I'm not even done. Like, there's still another set of bars that go around the bottom and another set to go on the top, and then there's these slats that slide in. But I went over yesterday and helped them put that up because I can get up on a ladder and do all that. I was playing Miss Fix-It, I guess you could say. So sorry, I'm just thinking about something. That's not gonna work very well. I'm gonna have to try to put that. So in my living room, let me see if I can show you from here. Kind of, sort of. Ugh. I like this chair. So, that's not my house. Right there, those windows right there, that is my living room. And I got a portable AC unit. Well, those things are meant for houses that have the slide up and down windows or the open close windows like this. They're not meant for the crank windows that these old mobile homes have. So there was an air conditioner in there last year, a window unit. So the bottom panel on the one side pops out. So I popped that out, and then I kind of I put the piece that they gave me in, and then found a piece of wood and put that in, and then kind of sealed around it with bits and pieces of cardboard and wood. A little bit of like clear tape I had to use just to hold a couple things in place, but then I used the seal stuff that they sent to kind of seal the cracks, which works out great. But now that I'm looking at it from this end, it's open on this end, so if it rains really hard, it's going to go in and hit all that wood and stuff, and that's not going to be good. So I think I'm going to put the window back up, but it swings if I can figure out how to get it back in. I couldn't figure out how to get it back in yesterday once I popped it out. If I can figure out how to get it back in, because it'll swing, then I can close it when it rains really hard, and then maybe just get like a small stick or something to prop open so that the exhaust can still come out that window. My brain, this is how it goes every single day, guys. Every day, all day. I get, oh, my doves are back. You want to see my doves? Here, let me flip you around and see if I can get him. There's a pair of them. Hold on. Okay, he's right there. No, he's in Greg's garden. Meanwhile, while I got you this direction, look at my sunflowers. But you can seal them through my sunflowers. Sorry, my toolkit's still out from yesterday. You can kind of see what I mean by the light rain. I don't know if you can see that pot and then these red ones. Those are pumpkins growing up in those guys. I have 10 pumpkin plants growing. I'll do a better tour once the rain's not going. I redid this with the rock. So I redid those, and then I keep getting my hand in the way. Sorry. I got cactuses from work. Some I already had, but some I got recently. So I put 3 in that one since it's a fairly big container. And then I have 3 up there. I have 1 down there. That one up there, which is growing pretty good. And then I have the one in the corner there, and then there's one in there. But yeah, I mean, that's the paper for the thing. So this is my view. I should have mowed yesterday. It's gonna be really high again. All right, hold on, let me flip it back. Yeah, so sunflowers are growing. They're over a foot tall. Some of them are over a foot tall now. Even the ones out front are growing pretty good. All my marigolds are coming up. Everything's looking good. I have zucchini plants that are doing pretty decent. The cucumbers aren't doing as well. They're doing okay. I have tomato plants coming up. Actually, I have one over there I'm looking at right now. Looks like he's doing really good. This rain's really good for them. But yeah, I think I'm going to redo this area here next. I have the garden here, and then back here, this board is only up to keep the dogs out because they go into they go up to the fence and they bark at the neighbor's dogs, and then they trample my sunflowers. And I have 5 sunflowers in that garden there. So what I'm thinking about doing is getting more of this rock because it was fairly inexpensive. It was less than $5 a bag for this rock, and I really like it. I really like the look of it. I had the smaller pea size in here before, but I like the bigger in here. So I think I'm gonna do where the sunflowers are with the stone. And then I'm gonna take this white fence because I don't really need it anymore. The sunflowers in Greg's garden are big enough now, except for the teddy bears, which I can leave 2 pieces up for that, blocked. But all the other sunflowers are big enough that the dogs actually, they're taller than the dogs. So the dogs can't really trample. I mean, they could do some damage, but they don't really mess too hard with them. I have more trouble getting them to not pee on them than anything else. And put the white fence around this garden, get rid of the chicken wire. And then over here where these red pots and that area is, I'm thinking about doing the stone as well. So, I mean, I would probably need probably 10 more bags, maybe a little more. But I'll lay the black mesh stuff down to keep the weeds from coming up. It'll save me from having to mow that and weed whack that down. And actually, maybe I will do, if I have enough of that white fence, do the white fence the whole way across. I don't know. I'm thinking, here I go again, my brain. All day long. It goes off on something. I'll overthink things and think things through and change things 10,000 times before I get it where I want it. But yeah, guys, so that's all that's going on here. There really isn't anything exciting going on right now. It's just work, and quarantine's lifting slowly. So there's that. Really haven't changed anything that I'm doing. So, yeah. Oh, it's so nice out. It's comfortable and Lacey and I have been skateboarding. Not a lot, but some. After work and stuff, some days I'm just too exhausted to do anything. And then I've got a house to clean and a yard to keep up with, because this is a lot of work, guys. You gotta keep up with it. You gotta weed whack and mow and pull weeds, and I'm realizing one thing, like with Greg's garden, is I'm terrified because my lawnmower is a weed whacker that I'm gonna take a sunflower down. I actually took one down. That was on accident. That's because the line broke and flew and literally just took out a sunflower. I wasn't close to it. I also took a chunk out of my foot. Because I'm an idiot and I weed whack and mow with flip-flops on. I really shouldn't do that. I'll end up with holes in my feet. I got a nice one on my foot now. Is what it is. So yeah, I guess that's all I got for you. So I think I'm just going to tie this up as a coffee chat video and be done with it. Put it up. Maybe I'll put it up this morning and then you'll get a same day one. I might vlog later. I gotta go to Walmart. I want to get what do they call it? Like the insulated curtains that keep like the sun and stuff out for the living room, to try to contain the AC and keep it cooler in there, and with hopes of it not leaking out all the windows. And I mean, the windows are pretty much sealed shut because Laura took care of that last year for me when we were trying to weatherproof for the winter. But there's still, oh sorry, there's still cracks and holes and stuff that air can leak out of, and I don't want to do that because A, is going to raise my electric bill enough having the AC units, and I only have the one right now. I've got to get a second one because one's not going to cut it for the whole season. So I want to get one for my room. I figure each end of the house. Well, I can't. It's the only two places I can put them because of the way the electrics ran. Greg actually ran specific electric for the air conditioners and heaters so that they're on their own line, and we didn't have to worry about breakers and stuff. So like I can't put one in Lacey's room. I mean, I can't really put one in the kitchen. Not that it makes sense to do that when I have the one in the living room and it's basically open concept. So I have the one. Oh, sorry, I finished my coffee, and I'll get another one back here, and then I'll run the fans, and hopefully that'll keep the place cool enough this winter, summer. The pool did open. That happened. The pool opened for Memorial Day weekend. Lacey was down there with her friends. Not really. I say friends, like she was down there with a whole bunch of people. There's a neighbor girl that lives up the street, and then there's another one that lives up the other street. They were down there. She said there was hardly anybody there, and she's friends with the lifeguard because he goes to her school. I'm like, well, okay. Stop, boys. The one thing I do feel for is I feel for all the mothers out there that have young kids and have been quarantined. I do. I witnessed from a distance, of course, 2-year-old yesterday when I was over doing the neighbors thing. 41. I'm really glad my daughter's going on 15 and not 2. I couldn't handle it anymore. I just couldn't. It would drive me insane. I mean, the teenage stuff's annoying enough. That's crazy. Simon. He wants to come outside, but it's raining. He's not going to do anything with sit on the stack. I know they want to be with me, but it's raining. No. He was already out. It's not like I haven't let him out today. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm sure that with all the clips I have of this video, it's like a 20-minute video of me just talking about nothing. So I love you guys. And see you in the next video. Bye.